Today I want to show you how I recreate the pads Korg Kronos or Korg Oasis in Gig Performer. That means I have a pad and can play a note on it, and this note triggers several other notes. So a whole chord with many individual notes, all with a single key press. And today I'll show you how that works. I got the ripcord plugin for this. It works very well and is very easy to use. And if you like, I can show how that works in another video. But basically, you define keys down here and can assign the corresponding notes up here. I've already prepared everything and wired it up nicely. Through my media, then the app, then the plugin, and finally my sound generator connected at the end. And now the question is, how do I control all of this? What I did here is I connected a 73 key master keyboard, and I assigned the keys to a range outside of the 73 keyboard. So I definitely won't have any issues, and I can control everything via a MIDI input. First of all, I need to create a widget here. I select it from the left side and drag it over here. Everything is nice and simple. Then I click on MIDI, then on Learn, and press the button on my pad controller. In this case, it's a Behringer X-Touch Mini. I set that up beforehand. Using the editor, which I linked in a video above, I assigned it to controller 40, because the next pad is controller 41. Channel 15 is just chosen for convenience, but you can set it differently if you want. It's very important not to use controller 00 and controller 32. I must not assign those to an external device, because they're responsible for MSB and LSB select. So I've now used the Learn function here, and then select on the other side the plugin I want to control. Now you might think that it would make sense for me to control ripcord here, but I'm not doing that. Instead, I'm controlling the MIDI in, which in this case is set to Omni because I don't have the master keyboard connected right now. So now I select my key here, I checked earlier, and it's B5, and that's all there is to it. So if I look here now, this would be B5. And when I press the pad, B5 is triggered as well. You can see that here too. Although now I just realized that's not right. B5. I should change that to F6. Let's do that real quick so you can see how it's done. Again, now I go to note on here. F6 is the first one, so my first pad. There we go.